Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching a Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and we do really appreciate your time for always staying here with us at a Awini Unity platform. This video, we're going to be sharing with you a lot of things right here. During the weekend, a lot of things happen in football around the world, which we're going to be sharing with you. Some of the things happen in Holland, Spain, England, a lot. This video is not about Black Stars players' performance around the world. You know, we normally talk about Ghana Black Stars players around the world in every Monday. We're going to be giving you that best 11, Ghana Black Stars players best 11 during the weekend later on this video. But this video, our focus is to give you what happened around the world of football. So do not miss to watch this video till the end, man. So many things happen. Let's get in, no more time. We're going to be starting from Holland. In Holland, probably you see this going around social media, and probably you do not know what happened. Jordan Henderson and Toure video trending on social media. What happened is that last Thursday, Ajax was playing home for the Europa League. Then Jordan Henderson, former Liverpool captain, he is also captain in Ajax. He noticed that Toure Burkina Faso international, he's losing the balls very easy in the dangerous areas. That is where, as a captain, Jordan Henderson reached out to him that no, you can't keep losing the ball like this, because it is Europa League we are playing. Even though if it is not Europa League, we are playing football, and you can't keep losing the ball like this. That is where the whole situation, the misunderstanding happened. And when I feel like Jordan Henderson was absolutely right. As a captain, he had every right to reach out to all the players in the field. If you are not playing like putting your best how he wants, because the coach is not the fit to talk to them. That is why we have a captain. That is why Steven Appiah came out, spoke about Thomas Partey, that he's not really seeing the leadership. But you know, we are not going to talk about Ghana stuff that much in this video. But you know, as Ghanaians, we don't want people to speak the truth. So if someone is an ex-footballer, even though when the truth is there, we want him to pretend and say, okay, I'm not going to say it because I'm an ex-footballer. When I say it, people are going to think that that did that. But that's the truth. As a captain, you need to look the way your players, the way they are performing, because the coach cannot able to communicate with the players that are in the field. That is why they have a captain in the leadership, that you are there when things are not going right. You are the one to confront your colleagues, to let them know that they have to make things happen. And that is what maybe Steven Appiah are not seeing in the Ghana Black Stars. That is why he complained about Thomas Partey Pacific. Now, that is what happened in Holland with Jordan Henderson. With what happened, they end up winning the game by 4-0. So you see, that is a very positive one from Jordan Henderson. Now we are moving to England. Something happened in England which I wasn't happy, and we need to share with you right here. If you watch the Crystal Palace game against Everton in Goodison Park, something happened where I feel like the referee wasn't being fair to Crystal Palace. What is that? The France international, who also played the Olympic game with Alexander Lacazette. There was Mateta, or how his name, yes. There was some incident happened in the penalty box, which was a clear penalty, which the referee refused to take that penalty. That caused a big problem to Palace losing that game. I believe that if the referee take that penalty and Palace maybe scoring that goal and getting 2 goals, their confidence level would have going up for them. Even if they're gonna not getting the 3 points, they would have getting a point of that game. But because of that, they feel like everything around them, their spirit was down, so they end up losing that game to Everton. And even a lot of people spoke about that was a wrong calling, but the referee not calling that as a penalty The VIA not really interested to look at that. And if you go back and check that, you could see that was a clear penalty. You do not need to be a referee to go a course to know that this is a clear penalty. When it is discussing, they need to improve in the English Premier League, to my personal opinion, the referees. Now, the same England, we stay in Manchester United yesterday game. Manchester United lost 3-0 to Tottenham Hotspur, and what made them lose that game also contributed of that red card they give to Bruno Fernandes. That wasn't a penalty. I mean, that wasn't a red card. Sorry, that wasn't a red card, but that's supposed to be a yellow card, but not a red card. Because if you look at the tackle, doesn't even show somewhere close, even though if there is some referee who gets take a foul and not even giving a yellow card. But to my opinion, it is yellow card but not a red card, when it is another mistake caused by the referee making Manchester United losing that game. Despite that, the United, they are playing their confidence level and a lot of things do not really wasn't on point, but being a man down also going to cause a lot of problems. That's what happened to Manchester United yesterday. So I think English Premier League, they need to improve in terms of the referees. That's the reason why the VI is there. They wasn't even interested to watch the incident that happened. To my personal opinion, I think this, you do not need to be a referee to know clearly that this wasn't a red card. This is some of the things happen in the world of football. Now, we are going back to Holland again before we're finishing with Spanish La Liga side. In I don't know, in this week, so many things happened around the world of football that I was thinking, I don't know what is going on. So many things, we cannot see all of the things here. Like Holland, AZ Alkmaar, they make some decision today with yesterday, and that exactly also happened for Barcelona Saturday. The Barcelona also make the same mistake. What happened in AZ Alkmaar? They are players they used to win their games so far in this season. I don't know what happened to the senior players, because whether they play a lot of games, I don't know. The coach dropped almost the key players and used for their team B players to play against this team, and they think that maybe they are playing home, so based on that they can able to win, and they end up losing that game yesterday 2-1 based on the coach selection. That is why I like Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho, back of the days in Manchester, Chelsea and Milan, he always say, well, football he cannot trust. So no matter what, no matter Mourinho is going to play in second division, he will use his best 11. When he win the game finish, he can now bring some players to defend. So that is what happened in Holland. AZ Alkmaar using their team B players to play for their league. When you are competing with a club like Ajax, Feyenoord, and PSV, and they are angry to win the league and to play Champions League, and you have the chance running the league, you have the chance winning game, then you are not using your best players, you are going to use the team B, you use the team B players and not losing that game. There's some of the things happening in the world of football that when you think you don't understand. Now we are coming back to Spain. A lot of things happened in Barcelona yesterday. So two things happened there we're going to share with you. We're going to be starting from the coach selection yesterday. Yesterday, when the lineup came up, I saw the lineup. Like I asked one of my friends who wasn't together, but I sent message to my friend. Today I do not understand Barcelona lineup like that. Normally these days I'm not really focused in watching football like that, apart from sometimes Ghana Black Stars, stuff like that. But this week I monitored these games. Barcelona going into that game, knowing very well that Real Madrid going to play against Atletico Madrid, and the possibility of Real Madrid dropping points against Atletico Madrid is high. So what happened? You use your best players to go against Osasuna. And meanwhile, as this coach, you knew very well that this season, going to Pamplona, those who may not know, Osasuna club is in the city of Pamplona. The Pamplona city is close to Atletico Bilbao, where the Bilbao city is. They are close to each other. So Pamplona. You going to Pamplona, knowing very well that Osasuna this week so far, no one beat them in that stadium. This season so far, 7 games. Before that game, 6 games. No one beat them there in Pamplona. Then you are not using your best players to beat Osasuna and grab that 3 maximum points and waiting for Atletico in Madrid to play draw so that you have gap there. And what happened? Atletico Madrid and Madrid today. You see, you end up using your Barcelona team B players going to play against Osasuna, which you knew very well that very difficult to beat Osasuna this season in Pamplona. You end up losing miserable 4-2. This is some of the things you think you don't understand. Anytime, notice from the anytime Madrid is going to lose their game in the morning, evening time, you will be expecting Barcelona to win and go top. You will see Barcelona will lose. Anytime Barcelona lose in the morning or Barcelona lost their game in Saturday, then you are expecting Madrid to win on Sunday and go top. You will notice that Madrid will also do some kind of selection to lose. When you think you don't know what is happening around the world of football nowadays. Now, one thing also happened in that Barcelona game. That Barcelona game, I think Osasuna, their second goal or their first goal, I think probably may be their second goal, stuff like that. There is one penalty, no, not penalty, there is one foul happened that Osasuna player, the way he like step of the Barcelona player, that was to be a clear foul, but the referee decided to ignore that. The bar wasn't interested to watch that, and that is what caused Barcelona losing that game, because after Osasuna got that 2 goals, Barcelona, the spirit of that game was down, and that's what caused. And I think the referee, they can improve better. Now, this is my personal opinion of football. Now, I have to be honest. If you see me sitting down so serious watching football and I'm getting angry and I'm pointing finger, meaning I'm watching Ghana Black Stars, or I'm watching Ghana under 20, Ghana national team, or stuff like that, or maybe sometimes Spanish national team. But for you to see me watching football club, whether Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, and I'm so emotion, never. Why? Because now football is kind of so boring to watch. One, the players of commitment is not there like before, and the worst thing, if I have a power, I will tell, let's say, the CAF and the FIFA to ban betting companies out of football. Why? Betting company now make difficult for team to win games. So if football would be beautiful like back of the days, for me growing up watching football the way it is, when team even lose a game, you're happy. You could see that no, it wasn't meant to be. But nowadays when you watch football, you could see some certain things that you feel like, no, this can prevent not to happen. So I feel like the players' commitment is not that much there like before, and the biggest thing on football now is betting companies. So it make me go back and thinking about Ghana match against Angola and Niger. The betting company, you know why? Some people bet, let's say assuming that Ghana match against Angola, how many people, even though if the person doesn't like Ghana to win game, even though let's say Ghana and Nigeria we have rubbish, so sometimes maybe we play games and sometimes they don't want us to win, some of them, that is the honest. So so even someone that doesn't even like Ghana will never put his money that Ghana will lose at home. They will put their money that Ghana West will be draw. So do you know how many people put their bet on Ghana for that day? So if Ghana win that game against Angola, the betting company will lose so much money. So they have to find a way to make sure that Ghana lose that game. Why Abdul, that guy cleared that ball like that? So this is part of the betting. Ghana going to play against Niger. Everybody know that Ghana cannot afford to lose that game against Niger because Ghana lost their first game against Angola and Ghana must win that game. Do you know how many people put their bet on Ghana against Niger? Why? They knew very clearly that Ghana will come back to fight no matter what to beat Sudan home and away. And I can guarantee you that, wait and see. You will see that Ghana will end up topping the group at the end of the qualifiers. You will see that Ghana will beat Sudan home and away and going to Angola to beat Angola, beating the teams the rest of the games to top the group. You wait and see. So I feel like the reason why a lot of teams find difficult to win game nowadays and the reason why football are so boring nowadays is the betting companies. So if the FIFA can take out of the betting companies, if the CAF can take out of the betting company, we'll have a beautiful football, a beautiful game of this one. Aside that, forget about it. You could see some games that you could see clearly that no, this is not supposed to happen. But you see it happen and you don't have the power to do anything. It is the betting companies. So yeah, that is my personal opinion. Thank you so much for always staying here with us.